Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's CryptoVision. I'm back on my OBS. I got my little problem worked out. Well, it's Saturday night. It looks like we're having a little bit of consolidation going on today. And a lot of the market's red right now, so we'll go ahead and take a look at this and see what's going on. Right now, it looks like EOS is your number 6 coin. You got a market cap of about 5.798 bill. You are at about $6.35 a coin, and you are down 1.54%. Let's take a look at your 24-hour, and your 24-hour is looking like so. Okay, with EOS, you started out the day at about 641, then you kind of popped a little bit here, 644, then here at about 650, and then you kind of retrace back down again to about 634. I'm going to call your low today 633 for EOS, and your high is going to be about 649, it looks like. So as I said in the opening, we're just kind of having a day of retracement right now. You know, a lot of your coins, your altcoins are going to be down right now. Bitcoin is about the only coin that's really up right now, that's green. But, you know, I expect tomorrow will probably be about another day of consolidation. And usually by Sunday night, we start to recover again. So don't panic. Don't be like me and panic sell. You know, just try to ride it out, and, you know, sometimes you win some, sometimes it goes down. Anyway, let's go on to the next coin. And let's see, your next coin is going to be Litecoin. Litecoin is in the number 5 spot. We got a market cap of about 6.266 bill. We're up at about 101.17. Right now we're down 1.09%. I mean, it's looking like a lot of coins across the board right now. Your top 10, you're going to be down 1% at the most, maybe 2%. So it's not really a big deal, guys. It's just a little bit of a pullback. I totally expected this. I called this. I knew this was coming. I mean, you don't have a crazy run-up like we did without having a little bit of a pullback. In fact, to be honest with you, I'm quite amazed that we really haven't had a kind of a violent pullback, because for Litecoin to go from 80 to 100 and Ethereum to go from, you know, 160 or 170 to 250, you would expect them to really violently pull back. I'm talking go back to 170. And to be quite honest with you, tomorrow's going to be a big test. And don't forget, this is a holiday weekend. You know, I mean, there's just no telling what can happen. So, you know, just hold tight if you can. If you don't have to sell, don't sell, because you know another bull run's coming. The Litecoin started off the day at about 102.88, it looks like. And then we kind of retraced a little bit down to about 101.17. And it's just been kind of ping-ponging back and forth. Like I said, a day of consolidation. You know, I would much rather have boring, dull, sideways trading right now, as opposed to these crazy violent drops we had back in February, you know, back last year. I mean, that was a nightmare. I'm glad. I don't want to say those days are over, because believe me, we could definitely enter another bear market anytime, so don't kid yourself. Well, like I said, your low for Litecoin today is going to be about $100.50, and your high is going to be around 103.69. Let's see, 103.70 is going to be your high. So barring a big pullback tomorrow, which I'm almost anticipating, Low end, I see a retracement. We're going to start retesting those $87 to maybe $89 levels. Worst case scenario, maybe $80, $79, depending on how bad the drop is. If we continue consolidating out for the next week or so, we'll just most likely remain at these prices, which I'm kind of hoping it does. And I really do believe we're going to be at $125, $150 for Litecoin, approaching the halving. Remember, we're going to have a Litecoin halving in August. Again, what that's going to do is it's going to cut down the block rewards that the miners get. Right now, they're getting 25 coins per block when you're mining Litecoin. After the halving, you're going to get 12.5. What they're trying to do is they're trying to cut down the supply of Litecoin. And every time they have a halving, it has just really skyrocketed. So guys, if you have Litecoin, hold on to it. Don't be like me. Don't sell out. Hold on to your Litecoin. Unless you have to. Anyway, moving on to the next one. Litecoin's looking really good. Bitcoin Cash is going to be your number 4 coin. And it's held the number 4 spot for quite some time now. It overtook Litecoin. Litecoin was in the 4 spot for about 2 or 3 months. And now Bitcoin Cash has really, with this price run up, has really gained in the market cap. So your market cap for Bitcoin Cash is at about 7.125 bill. And as I can see, we're only like down 1 bill with Litecoin, so we're not really that far off with Litecoin. I think all summer you're going to kind of see a neck and neck race between Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin. You know, they're going to kind of swap sides with each other. You know, one's going to be 4, one's going to be 5. We'll have to see who wins. We'll have to see who wins the race by the end of the summer. Well, like I said, you got a market cap of about 7.125 bill for Bitcoin Cash. You're at about $400.25. And right now you're down 2.16%, which is no big deal. Let's take a look at your 24-hour chart. And your 24-hour chart. Okay, you started out the day with BCH at about 408.85. Then you kind of retraced a little bit down to about 405.22. And then you kind of popped again here to 413.10. And then you kind of just ping-ponged a little bit and steadily went down. I'm going to call your low for BCH today at about 402.28. Let's see what this says. Actually, 401.80. Let's see what that says. Yeah, 401.80. I'm going to say your low is, and your high is going to be about 413.58. So as I said in prior videos, as Bitcoin goes up, the rest of the market's going to go up. I really believe Bitcoin Cash is going to go back to $700 to $1,000 again, as it was back in 2017. I remember back during Christmas when Bitcoin Cash was down to $115, and I'm really kicking myself now for not buying it. So shout out to all you guys who were smart enough to pick up some Bitcoin Cash at a real cheap price, because I think that's a really good coin. It's got a short supply. I think it's going to really, 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 really continue to flourish. And I mean, I just think all the top 6 cryptos are going to really, really, really go back up. I really feel it in my bones. We're going to have another 2017 run again. I mean, it seems like everything is setting up right now for that. You know, Bitcoin is at about $8,000. Litecoin's back over 100. I mean, to me, Ethereum's 252 now, or 240 or whatever. You know, to me, it just looks the same pattern as 2017. I'm not saying that Bitcoin's going to go back to $20,000 as it did back in 2017, but it looks like it's setting up for that. I mean, I think it's going to be a good run. I don't know how high it's going to go, but you know, things are certainly looking good. But Bitcoin Cash is looking good at the moment. Let's move on to your next coin. And hold on just a moment. There we go. XRP, oh, hold on. Oh, darn it. Just a second. Okay, XRP is your number 3 coin. And you got a market cap of about 18.123 bill. Right now you're at about 38 cents right now. Right now you're down 0.92%. Let's take a look at your 24-hour chart. And your 24-hour chart is looking, I don't know about you guys, but I sure like this OBS better. I mean, this OBS just makes it look so much better. I mean, the other way is a little bit easier, but I just like having, I just like the way this system's set up better. Alright, XRP started out your day at about, let's see, get back on there, okay. You started at the day at about 38.5, and then you shot all the way up to about 38.7, then you kind of retraced down again. This is going to be your high right here, 39.3. And then you retrace down again. Here's going to be your low, which is going to be 38.4. So I think, we've had some run-ups. We got up to 43 cents with XRP about, a couple weeks ago. But XRP has been under a massive consolidation effort. The last 2 or 3 months, it's been, with the exception of a couple weeks ago, it's been at about 29 to 32 cents a token. And I really believe something big is in the works for XRP. You're going to see a run up. When we do finally catch steam with XRP, you're going to see a big rally up to 50 cents. And I think eventually you're going to see a rally up to $1. And within time, you will see a $20 to $25. Binance coin is a good coin. In fact, I'm thinking about doing reviews on that again soon. And I just think right now, XRP is just, I know there's a lot of fans of Binance out there, and I hope I don't offend anybody, but to me, I think XRP is just a much better buy. XRP has just been real good about holding its price. It doesn't have wild swings. But with Binance, it just kind of ran up just within a month or two ago, or 2 or 3 months ago. And for the longest time, it was like a quarter, maybe $1. And I don't know, XRP just seems like it's, more well-known, more accepted. I wouldn't mind picking up a few of Binance coins myself, BNB myself, but if I were to put like $100 down, I would definitely rather go with XRP, one of the top 3 blue chip tokens. That's just my humble opinion. I'm not trying to be an advisor to anybody on saying, hey, you should do this and that. I just try to offer you guys my own opinion. I'm still kind of relatively new at the crypto game myself, and I'm just trying to teach you guys what I'm learning myself so you don't make the same mistakes I do. Well, let's go ahead and go to your next coin. XRP is looking really good. Let's go to your next coin, which is Ethereum. It's in the number 2 spot, and I really don't think any coin is going to really knock off Ethereum or Bitcoin, unless they really get a huge market cap, which I don't really see anybody. I don't really think anybody's even close to getting, maybe XRP, but I think XRP is about the only one that could even challenge Ethereum. So, Ethereum right now, we're finally experiencing that pullback that I've been kind of projecting. You've got a market cap of about 26.373 bill, and right now we're down to 248.28. We're only down 1.20%. Let's take a look at that 24-hour and see how that's looking. Before I really buy any more Ethereum, I want to see the RSI kind of calm down a little bit. I want to see it get back to the normal levels it needs to be. Everything, the whole market as a whole is pretty well overbought and overextended right now. I want to see kind of a steady, healthy pullback before I would feel comfortable in really sinking a lot of money into anything. That's just my 2 cents. Well, Ether started out the day at about, let's see, 250.80. Then we kind of retraced down here a little bit. And then you kind of shot up right here. That's going to be your high. Holy smoke, I should have sold out there, 257.27. And then you kind of retraced down, and you steadily went back down again to about 250. I'm going to call your low so far 248.79. And guys, I've been calling this for the past 4 or 5 days now. Worst case scenario, absolute worst, nuclear worst case scenario for Ethereum. I see us maybe retracing worse down to maybe 192, maybe 189. I don't want to scare anybody, but I'm kind of a realist, you know. I mean, when you have a big run up like this, I'm just expecting a huge, you know, I've been expecting it for the past 4 or 5 days actually. But I'm just kind of expecting a big drop, and, you know, is it going to happen? I don't know. I hope it don't. I hope I'm wrong. Best case scenario for Ethereum would be for the next couple of weeks, just do a lot of sideways trading, you know, just consolidate out and try to build up that momentum for the next push up. Now, like I said, worst case scenario for Ethereum, you're going to see 192, maybe retest 202. Best case scenario, you're just going to consolidate out, stay within this channel, stay within this price range, then eventually hit back up to 270 and retest 300. Let's move on to the next coin, which is going to be Bitcoin. So definitely hold on to your Ethereum if you can. Try not to panic sell. You know, don't let all these people say, oh, it's going down, because believe me, these people don't know any more than me or you. Nobody's got a crystal ball. Nobody knows the future. So, you know, just ignore it. Well, you got a market cap for Bitcoin at about 141 trillion. And you're at about $7,997, it looks like, and 97 cents. And right now you're up 0.03%. Let's take a look at that 24-hour. And then I think we're going to go ahead and call it a day after this. I know it's been kind of a long show here. Take a look at your 24-hour. I would do news, but I just don't think there's... I've already checked the news earlier, and there's really nothing worth really reporting, so... Okay, with Bitcoin, you started off the day at about 793.23, and then you kind of retraced down a little bit to 79.89.54, and then we shot all the way up to about 8,095, all the way to $8,108. So that's going to be your high, and your low for BTC is going to be, let's see, no, I'm going to say right around on this channel right here. Gosh, it's so hard to tell. Let's just let's say 79.7209 is going to be your low. So, you know, as I've said in prior videos, I want to see Bitcoin go down a little bit more before I'd feel comfortable. Stay at $7,500, maybe $7,200 level. But as I've said in my video last night, there's not going to be any more of this by the end of the month stuff. Once I hit 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a random drawing, and the lucky subscriber, you have to be subscribed to my channel, the lucky subscriber is going to get $100 in crypto. So it could be any crypto of your choice. It could be Bitcoin Cash, it could be Bitcoin, anything that Coinbase supports, that's what I'm on. But you could be the top, Bitcoin, Ethereum, you'll get $100 worth. So please subscribe, And I hope you guys have a great Saturday night. Peace out.